If you're a male, a man, or a woman, and you got somebody online making videos about you saying that you sexually assaulted a woman, you've been beating up women, that's why you went to prison, how would you feel? Alright guys, welcome back. Central Florida Prepper here. Now today guys, I do not have a prepping video for you. Actually, I'm here to address an issue. Earlier this morning, I had a subscriber contact me, and they were asking questions about me. Alright, and I've always tried to be transparent as can be. I even did a video where I was talking about, like, I labeled it CFP Exposed when I first started this channel. That way I wouldn't be having to deal with this stuff right now. I talked about my criminal past. I talked about riding freight trains. I discussed all that in that video, and this is back when I had like 100 subscribers. Alright, I was just starting to get into collaboration videos, and I actually put it all together so other people know who I was, because I didn't want to have people come to my channel for collaboration and then find out later that they're dealing with a criminal, an ex-con. So I wanted them to know this information ahead of time. Now, this subscriber contacted me and asking me about why I lied about my criminal past. I didn't. Alright. My criminal past is right here. This is my prison. Was what I went to prison for. My DOC number is Q19440. I was locked up in the state of Florida. I ran for 6 years before I finally got pulled back in. Alright, so I already discussed my name and all that stuff in there. You know, I was kind of worried about having my last name out there because there's a lot of crazy people out there doing swatting and all this other crap. YouTubers shouldn't put out their last name. But the reason I did it the last time, and I went back and blurred it out because people come up to me and said, dude, you don't want people knowing your last name. They could come to your house. They could do things, alright? I'm a married man. You know, I can't be around my wife all the time. But there it is right there. I went down for forgery and uttering a forged instrument. State of Florida, one act always winds up getting you two. Alright? So I forged documentation, then I tried to pass it off as legitimate documentation. And I had to do 42 months in DOC. Now, I did have some jailhouse credit, things like that, so it wasn't quite as long. I actually got out in November of 2016. I think they actually said it should have been December 2016. Whatever. I got November 2016. I was on parole for about 4 months. Had to finish that up, and then I was done. Alright, so, why are you bringing this up? Well, they asked me about accusations that I sexually assaulted a woman, I beat up a woman, and that's why I went to prison. Now, I just showed you my criminal prison record right there. So when I dug in this further, I said, what are you talking about? I don't understand what so-and-so said. I'm like, oh, really? I do know this individual. I've dealt with this individual. Okay. Now, some time back, I did a VR to somebody that at the time I was a subscriber to, and I started off as a young channel. You know, we're both subscribed to each other, working on content and all that other good stuff. And then he just went off the deep end. Alright, so I did a VR on this individual, and most of my subscribers here, they did not approve. They said I shouldn't have stooped down to the level. I'm better than that and all this stuff. You know, you lost some respect for me because you addressed this individual. You know what? I get that. You know, people don't come to YouTube for drama. But defamation of character is a big thing. Alright. Now, when someone is using a platform, a media outlet, that's what YouTube is, social media outlet, and lying on your name, yeah, you can consider that slander and defamation of character. Let me go ahead and pull it up here for you.
Clearly, either one, you most likely did beat the bitch up or sexually assaulted her or whatever it was that she said that you said that she allegedly claimed, because you went to prison for it.
Okay, so you beat the up, you sexually assaulted her, you went to prison for it. What the hell are you talking about? I went to prison for forgery. I have no clue of what you're talking about. There's nothing on my record of ever sexually assaulting anyone, ever hitting a woman. So what the hell are you talking about, Nick? Now, why is this pissing me off? Well, I don't like being lied on. That's a straight up lie on me. Now, Nick, I want to cover a couple things with you right fast. Slander and defamation of character. Alright? Being a business owner. Oh yeah, my fire kits? I'm a licensed business owner now. I actually got the license for it to do survival equipment. It's called CFP Emergency Survival. Now, my YouTube channel. I pay taxes on everything I make here. It's a business. Okay? To file for defamation of character means that you are being harmed by somebody else talking smack. Alright, that could be physical, as far as financials being pulled out. It's not just talking stuff. In other words, you hurt someone's business, you hurt someone's name, where they start losing income, things like that, because you're talking lies on somebody. It can be a lawsuit. Now, I'm not much of a lawsuit guy. Hopefully you just knock this crap off before we have to step up the game. But if you want to continue this, I'm not going to do any more BRs to you. But I do have a way of going legal actions against you, and you know what? I'm not above that. You keep on lying and stuff on me. You know, it's funny. This individual, for those that's been with me for a while, you already know this story. Alright, I was a subscriber to his channel. Like I said, I just started doing my channel. And this particular individual, sorry guys, let me put that out, started talking some nasty stuff about another channel. Well, I stepped up being his subscriber. I said, dude, you don't need to be talking about other people's channels, especially other preppers like this. We need to pull together right now. In today's society, we need to pull together. Well, he decided to attack me with BRs, calling me out, calling me this, calling me that. And finally, after like the third one, I did my own BR and addressed him. And oh man, I slammed him. It was like a 40-minute video. I tore him a new one. All while smiling. Basically, I just took all his videos, put it out there for everybody what he was saying, and then I would respond. That way, nothing got added in or taken away. Now, this particular individual doesn't ever have facts about anything. He just spins his own spiel and acts like it's truth. No evidence of jack ever. He just starts running his mouth and builds on stuff. Now, one of the things I want to address, he lost his channel. Alright, he's back again. Alright, he's back again with 1 subscriber. His other channel he got took down because he was always threatening people. As a matter of fact, not just me. He threatened Midwest Prepper. He threatened Detroit Preppin'. He threatened Marfugal. He threatened Prepper Nurse 1. Yeah, this is a parasite. Okay, this is one of those guys that's just straight up parasite. So he actually lost his channel. Now he's back again. Alright, so he wanted to discuss that, you know, unlike me, you know, I spend too much time on YouTube stalking channels and, you know, talking about my hobo train affiliates and all this stuff. Dude, I already did a show, a video on that when I first started. I was talking about my past. I talked about my criminal record. I talked about me riding as a freight train rider when I was on the run. This way I had full transparency so people knew who that they were watching when they came over here on this channel to watch somebody. You're trying to spin things like a libtard, and that's exactly what you're acting like. Your own reality of things, instead of actually saying what's actually being said, Nick. You just make up your own stories. Alright? And that is defamation of character. Just so you know. Alright?
Now, this video isn't about Prepper Nurse 1. I'm about to take a shit just so you remind yourselves. But I wanted to make it real clear, man, to the Central Florida Prepper. I'm not stupid, man. Don't think I am.
I checked your videos out, you know, a couple of them. I don't watch a lot of them because I'm not a sucker like you. Spends time on the internet. Literally, all you do is probably stalk the fuck out of people and watch all their videos constantly. Well, hey, check this out, man. You made a video about you being associated with some hobo gang and all that shit. Some American Railroad gang, and you know, I just want to make it real clear to you that you know, that shit ain't cool coming on here, you know, talking about that shit and this and that on the internet, man. And you lost a lot of respect from our community. Uh, you know what I'm saying? And even in the majority, you may have a higher vote or whatever in the prepper community than me. Obviously, by you know the structure of what you believe in and how you've coordinated to get more views and subs, and that's your choice. You'll be going to hell for that.
All right, so yeah, guys, this is going to get deep in this. I'm actually addressing what the link that was sent to me about this video. Yeah, so I'm addressing it. All right, I have a right to address it. You don't have to watch this. You can click it off. All right, no big deal. All right, but this needs to be addressed so that I already know he's watching. He always does. So your association with the hobo, train riding, rail gangs, all that stuff. You know, I talked about my past. It's my past. It's what I've experienced. All right, nothing hidden agenda on that. Not threatening anybody, but you know, I do want to bring up a point. You're sitting there saying I'm disrespecting people and calling out their families and their kids. No, I never have, Nick. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. I will say you do that. I've seen you do that plenty of times. As a matter of fact, you did that on my wife. You actually called her a bitch. She has nothing to do with what I'm doing on my YouTube channel. Okay? Every now and then she'll come in and help me with the legacy food reviews. Oh yeah, and by the way, I know that you have a problem with someone being sponsored. You already told me that. As a matter of fact, you did in this video too. Sponsor hating. Oh dear God.
But what I want you to understand, man, is that when you come on and you start talking about your association and your affiliation or whatever it was that you claim that you momentarily or whatever you think you might still have on some hobo railroad gang, man, I want, you know what I'm saying? I want you to understand that when you start disrespecting people on the internet, and you start calling out people's families, you start talking about people's kids, you start talking shit about other channels and this and that, I clearly want you to understand that somewhere along the line you're going to run into somebody that you clearly have no idea of who you're fucking with.
Now the only thing I ever talked about was when I did my first and only VR2 at the time, when you did your little video clip where your face was all skin up with the boo-boos and stuff like that, and you said you got ran over by a car, and you got ran over by a car because your mother was pre-diabetic and she needed her insulin, and you were riding your bicycle to her home to give her that insulin on a daily basis. The only thing I said about that, I played your video clip of you saying that, and all I said was, having a parent that is sick and you know, have health problems is very hard to deal with. I understand that. I was actually being very nice about that. I was giving you props. But then you turn around and start saying I'm calling people out, talking shit about people's family. And I wasn't. But now since you brought that up, I would love to address something for you. My father is a full-blown diabetic. Okay, he takes insulin. You claim your mother was pre-diabetic, needed insulin. You don't use insulin when you're pre-diabetic, Nick. Yeah, you're lying. You got caught on it. And you upset about that. But see, I wasn't one that addressed that. One of my subscribers, they're the one that addressed that in the comment section of that video. And boy, you flipped out. You started saying I'm talking smack about people's families and stuff. No, I didn't. You're the one sitting there saying my wife was this and my wife was that. You're the one who went nasty. Like you always are. Alright, so another thing I'm going to address, Nick. You're claiming that I am sending my subscribers, my community here, that I'm a part of on this channel, to go and troll other channels because you're being trolled by me. Not true, Nick. No one really bothers with you. The only reason I'm addressing you right now is because I'm working on my YouTube career. I'm planning on building it up, and having people like you spreading straight up lies about me. Yeah, I'm addressing now. I'm squashing it. And that way it's also recorded so everyone else can go back and look at it, because you like to remove videos. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Your videos get reported and then they get pulled down and then your channels get shut down. Yeah, yeah, my apologies there, Nick. Maybe you should quit what you're doing and just stick to prepping.
You know, this cat Central Florida prepper, Joe Schmuck or Joe Mook or whatever the fuck his name is, I don't give a flying fuck. He's a nobody. Coming on YouTube with a couple of thousand subs, you know, and this and that, and acting like he's tough and shit, having other people trolling other people and this and that and this and that. For all we know, this motherfucker is a federal agent or a federal informant, snitch, state-wise, or just a punk motherfucker on here trying to play people and punk people out. You know, that's what a lot of these low-life bum pussy punk fag motherfuckers try to do. And I'm not getting violent or aggressive. I am simply labeling this cat, right?
So yeah, Nick, I was a train rider. I was a train rider for a year and a half. I discussed it. I talked about it. I'm sorry that you don't have anything ever exciting that's happened in your life, and now you want to attack me because I'm going to talk about my past on my channel. Now you're sitting there saying it's not cool talking that shit. I'm talking about my life. It's who I am. So yeah, I do have a right to talk about it. I've never bragged about being an affiliate with train riding and gangs. Now, have I discussed it? Have I admitted to it? Yeah, but that's not bragging about anything. You know, you always attacking that my channel grows. All right, it's because I'm working hard and making content. I work with other channel creators. I do collaboration videos. I am constantly working. If I'm not doing something here, I'm on somebody else's channel doing a collaboration video there. I'm on another platform doing a collaboration video there. In other words, I'm working my ass off, Nick. That's why I get sub count increase. Alright. Now, I know you're upset with that because, you know, apparently I'm going to hell for it.
What you believe in and how you've coordinated to get more views and subs, and that's your choice. You'll be going to hell for that.
So yeah, Nick, you know, about the sub count sub grudge, I think they're calling it. Listen, I've had other channels give me shout outs. Reason why? They appreciate the content I've got. They want to help my channel, so they do shout outs, things like that. You know, I do remember before your last channel got deleted, you were discussing, it was right after I did a video thanking Marfugo TV for another love mob that came over and people subscribed. At first you were accusing me of purchasing subs, which YouTube doesn't allow you to do. When they find out that you're doing it, they remove your channel, by the way. You know, if you actually did some research into things instead of just spouting off stuff, you'll understand that. But right after I did that video, you decided to do a video too. Of course, you were drunk at the time. You know, hey, there's nothing wrong with drinking. I drink, all right? I've actually drank on live streams before. But you're up there letting everybody know, letting Marfugo, Adam Marfugo, you got a no-fly zone here in California. You got a no-fly zone. Come on down here, see what's up. You got a no-fly zone. Well, Nick, you're not in California. But I've noticed this thing where anybody that supports my channel, you start attacking them. Just like you did with Midwest Prepper. He gave me a shout out. And what did you do? You started accusing him of all kind of stuff too. So, Nick, I don't know why you hate on people so much. You need to work on creating content. You know, if you start playing nice with people, you might actually start seeing your channel growing. But you're getting in this little funk there where you just want to talk trash about other people. And it's not healthy for you. And you can't get in some legal issues. I'm letting you know. So, what else do I want to respond to on your rants there? Oh yeah, talking about people's parents again. And you keep on talking about that. I've never talked trash about anybody's parents or their kids. All right, but You know, you sitting there, you calling me out, and I got that chip. I don't know what that chip is. Yeah, I'm confused on that one. It might be during one of your prophecy videos that you used to do, where apparently you have visions and stuff. But okay, so you're taking a shit on me. I thought that was very classy that you decided to film this while you were on the toilet defecating. Real classy, man.
Okay, because he seems to have an issue talking about people's parents and this and that. You didn't want to meet up. You got that mark. You know what it is, dude. Let it go. There's nothing to it. I don't need to let shit go, man. I'm on top of the fucking world. You see my bathroom, sucker? You see this shit? That's just one of my 5 bathrooms, motherfucker. One of them. And I'm taking a shit on you. Anybody else coming along with your bullshit. So you can check it. You know what it is. You can see what it is. You know what it is. I'm checking you, man. And I'm just, you know what I'm saying? It's sad and funny these cats actually take this shit too motherfucking serious. And then motherfuckers like me come on and actually address it seriously. And you know what? You know, that's why I had to take a quick time out and shit. And actually.
Oh yeah, classy guy. You know, you go on. You wanted the prepper community to know you got this crusade of exposing me. Exposing me for what? Trying to help others. Trying to give my life experience to others and let them make a decision on their own how to do things. You know, you keep on talking about sponsors and, you know, selling you and playing you, ripping you off. I only show items, one that I buy or one I'm doing a review on, and I never said you have to go buy it. I just present the item. It's up to the individual, the person, if they want to go buy something or not. I'm not twisting anybody's arm. But I get it. You're sub grubbing. You're sponsor grubbing. You know, you keep going on and on about, I don't care about monetization. I don't care about sponsors. I made thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars on the stock market. Congratulations, good for you. I've got no problem with anybody making finances, you know, being well off. I have no problem with that at all. So, I don't understand what your issue is.
This is crazy, Prepper Nick. I wanted the Prepper community to understand this, but they failed to realize that you got a lot of these bums on here. You know what I'm saying? I want to throw these fucking these sponsors and shit. Want to throw these motherfuckers shit all around, and they don't give a fuck who is who. And that's cool. I don't even waste my time on that, and you lames doing that shit, because Prepper Nick has already been successful in life, dude. I've made hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars on the stock market when it was hot.
So, okay. Now that I've addressed this issue, hopefully my subscribers here, you remember, I've already discussed it, but I'll pop it back up here for you. That is my criminal rap sheet there. Alright, that is what I went to prison for. Yeah, it's got my name there. Yes, it's got my date of birth. Oh man, you shouldn't show that. I'm already in the system, people. Alright, it doesn't take much to put 2 and 2 together. Anybody can. So, you know, I'm already in the system. Alright. I felt like I needed to go ahead and put the actual documentation. You know, this is the, you know, web search of it. It's not the actual documentation. It's the web search of it. When you put in someone's name and DC number, there you go, you get the information. So that's me. Alright, I've been straight up honest about that from the get-go. I was like a month into my YouTube career when I actually addressed this, so people would know who I was. But now this beating up a woman, sexually assaulting a woman, never done. Never. I was raised a certain way with morals. I treat women with the utmost respect. I don't sit there and call them what you call them, Nick. I was raised better. Alright? Well, man, you're sitting there chewing him out. Yeah, I have a right to defend my honor, my name. Yeah, you're right. I am. Okay, well, he's just a small guy, but he was a small guy before and just keeps on. Let me explain. When somebody is, or let's put it this way, put yourself in my shoe. If you're a male, a man, or a woman, and you got somebody online making videos about you saying that you sexually assaulted a woman, you've been beating up women, that's why you went to prison, how would you feel? So yeah, I am justified in this. Sure, there might be people, well, you shouldn't have done it. You know what? I really don't care. I've been dealing with this jackass for a good while now. He just keeps coming back and coming back. You know what? He probably won't stop coming back. He's just one of those trolls that just won't go away. You ever get that old sticky, slimy stuff between your toes? That old toe jam? Yeah, about the same. Alright guys, so that's it. I'm sorry this wasn't an upbeat video. It is what it is. Again, Nick, Mr. Crazy Prepper Nick, YouTube creator. I'm letting you know, cease and desist. You keep on this route, I will go ahead and get a lawyer because I do know the grounds I stand on as far as defamation of character. You don't want to go down that road, buddy. But if you want to, you keep on. We will. Sure, you can do another video where you're clacking a rack and all that stuff and setting it down on the table. Y'all know what that is? Yeah, let me talk to you about Central Florida Prepper. Dude, man, I've been shot at so many damn times. I've been stabbed twice. I don't care. Now, do I want to die? Of course not. But I also know you're talking smack. Internet tough guy. Alright, well, I told you let's meet up. Dude, you're talking to a guy that just got out of surgery. And I wasn't even talking smack about you at the time. Yeah, go pick on the guy that's currently under doctor's care. Call him out. Well, yeah, he didn't show up. You're like one of those guys that walk around. I could beat up a one-armed man. Oh no, the actual phrase is, I can beat up a man with one arm. Well, yeah, anybody can beat up a man that only has one arm, Nick. Yeah, that's a joke, guys. Yeah, I already know he's going to be fueling, spitting mad, and all that other good stuff. Maybe he'll be on the toilet again for the next video. Just so you know, Nick, I don't even go back to your channel. I don't watch your content. If I have subscribers or somebody that's going over there messing with you, calling you out, that's on them. I've always told everybody, leave these people alone. As a matter of fact, the last time I addressed you, I went back and apologized to everybody and told everybody else to leave you alone because obviously you're not stable. I didn't want you going around doing something that's going to either cause someone to get harmed or harm to yourself. Yeah, so if they do something, they're their own people. Again, guys, like I've always said, leave them alone. I have no, I don't want y'all messing with him. The guy's not right. Alright, but now this right here I am addressing because it is defamation of character. I am working on my business end for income. And yes, when you start affecting that, you do become liable as far as slander and defamation. Nick. Alright guys, so I'll speak to y'all later, and I do have a couple actual prepping videos coming up, but you know what, I had to address this. This guy done pissed me off. Y'all take care.